Welcome to this Football Manager 2019 video where I'm going to talk to you all about tactics. I'm going to show off two new features really today because as well as showing you the new tactical systems, I'm going to walk you through the tactics induction. Now inductions are tutorials basically. They've been implemented into FM19 mainly to help new users to the game but also to help experienced users get used to the new features on FM19. I'm going to do the same for training as well. Training has been completely revamped, so make sure you check that video out. It should be going up around about the same time as this video. I've also released a first look at FM19. If you want to have more of a look at the new game, then go and check that video out. And please subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be releasing lots of Football Manager 2019 content over the coming days and weeks. I had the privilege of going to Sports Interactive headquarters to record some early footage on an early version of FM19, which is why I've been able to get videos out so soon. The beta is going to be released very soon. So I'm going to take you through the tactics induction now. As you can see, there's a chap at the top that informs you all about tactics, every feature of tactics. Now I'm going to show you all of these little things. I'm going to go through them, but if you want to read them in more detail, then maybe pause the video. So what you can see on the screen now is the major new feature for tactics. There's tactical styles that have been implemented in the game. These are perfect for new users of the game because it's so daunting coming onto Football Manager and finding all these buttons, all these screens, and tactics is very daunting and trying to find something that works. Now there's 10 preset tactics and I'm going to do some experiment videos having a look at all these 10. So those videos will be coming out soon over the next couple of days, so please check them out if you're interested in how they all work. I'll just show you then all of the 10 presets. I'll click on each one. You can have a look at the team instructions. You can have a look at the little fancy graphic. Hopefully you'll have heard of quite a few of these because they are commonplace in football. They've tried to make them relevant to modern day football. Some of them are quite old systems. But yes, there's various different levels of tactical systems. So you've got tiki taka, you've got the vertical tiki taka. We've got some traditional sort of route one style things and defensive tactics. I'm really excited to try all these out, and I am going to be trying them out, like I said, in 10 experiment videos where I will play the same match 10 times but using each of the preset tactics. Of course you can tweak these. This is the basic level of each tactic, the preset tactic. It should hopefully mean that a new person to the game won't lose every game 5-0 if they choose one of these. They'll obviously lose with these preset tactics, but they'll also hopefully win a balanced amount of games. So it's a great way for newcomers to the game to get used to tactics, and hopefully over time they can tweak things and get better. I mean, these are great for experienced players as well because not everyone likes tactics, do they? Not everyone likes building tactics. Some people download tactics. This might be a gateway to creating your own tactic. So once you've selected the preset tactic, I've chosen gegenpress in this instance, it will suggest 3 formations that are well suited to that tactical style. You can choose other formations, but it will suggest 3 good ones that fit well with, for example, the gegenpress tactical style. Like in previous versions of the game, you can select 3 tactics that your players can work on in training. Another big change to FM19 is this. Tactics are broken down into 3 phases. So in possession of the ball, in transition, and out of possession. So you can see the instructions there on the left hand side that fit with this particular tactic and how they work when you're in possession of the ball, when you're in transition, and when you've lost the ball. So as we go through the induction, it tells you to click on the in possession next, so you can just have a look at all the instructions involved with that in a more graphical representative view. I'm really looking forward to playing around with these, not just using preset tactics, just fiddling around. There's so much scope here that you can just really mess with it and hopefully create an incredible formula. So when we click on in transition, it shows when possession has been lost on the left hand side and when possession has been won on the right hand side. So you've got a counter press system when you've lost the ball. When the ball has been won, you're going counter attacking with the gegenpress tactical system. And then of course you've got the goalkeeper and possession instructions as well and how they distribute the ball. And lastly we have out of possession, so you can select how high your defensive line is, the line of engagement, so how much your players will be pressing the defence and goalkeeper, whether they're preventing the short goalkeeper distribution. All of this was there before, but it's made it much easier to understand which phase of play all of these instructions are relevant to. So I'll just take you through the last part of the tactics induction then. Of course, there's so many aspects to tactics. You've got the individual player instructions, you've got set pieces, but they're all things that we can focus on another time. If you're interested in finding out more about tactics, then let me know and I can make some videos on it. This bit's just talking to you about the player roles, which of course is a really important aspect of tactics on FM19. Now, player role names have changed, some of them anyway. We've now got no nonsense centre back instead of a defensive centre back. We've got a pressing forward instead of a defensive forward. Probably the biggest change actually is there's no sweeper role anymore. The libero has been moved into the centre back position. So the two screenshots I'm about to show you now just talks about fluidity and how the player roles and formation that you pick affects the team fluidity, so it's a bit different to previous years. And lastly, the tactics induction just finishes on something simple, probably for beginners to the game really, talking about the condition of the players and the match sharpness and making sure they're as high as possible when they start a match. So that was just a basic introduction to tactics on Football Manager 2019. Hopefully you found it interesting and useful. Some of you that may be undecided on whether you want to buy FM19, perhaps this has convinced you because you like the look of tactics on Football Manager 2019. I certainly do. I'm really looking forward to having a go at creating some tactics. I haven't shown you how to create a good tactic, an attacking tactic, a defensive tactic in this video. Maybe I can do that at some point. If you're interested, please let me know. I obviously need to get to grips with it myself first before doing that, but it's something I am happy to do at some point. But thank you for watching this FM19 video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. That would be very much appreciated. All my relevant social media links are in the description below if you fancy following me on Twitter and Facebook, etc. But until next time, enjoy Football Manager, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.